And you're absolutely sure you can do this after yesterday? Because I'm really not in the mood to watch your brain oozing out of your ears. Even though after all the dreck you pulled, you definitely deserve to suffer from some serious oozing.
I know, and I'm fine, Huss, really. I can do this. I gotta do this. If I screw up this job, folks aren't gonna trust me with anything but milk runs anymore. You know, polishing some posh Brad school records. Dreck like that.
No, of course. That'd be far too legal for little adrenaline-addicted Evie.
That's not what I mean. Ugh, you know what I mean.
Not gonna get into a fight with you over this right now. Anyway.
Do you know what we have to do?
Of course I do. Don't treat me like a noob. Ugh. You're gonna tell me anyway, aren't you?
You betcha.
Alright. Lecture number 394 incoming.
Huss, it's my life on the line here. Priority number 1. If you see me spazzing out, any sort of epileptic shenanigans.
I slap you. That's the fun part.
Yes, you slap the living dreck out of me until I wake up. If you hear me talking while strilled in, you...
Slap you. That means you're about to suffer a connection loss.
Good. And if you notice me sweating and bleeding out of my nose, you...
Slap you. You know, it's kind of funny that you think that I can forget about slapping you.
Yes, but why would you slap me in this case?
Because physical reactions like this indicates you're in over your head and getting pummeled in there.
And after you slap my bleeding face, you scan for corporal activities immediately. Don't forget that.
Slapping you and making sure I'm not rotting in a corporal basement. Yep, got it.
I'm counting on you.
Isn't it good that one of us can count on the other?
Are we good, sis?
No, we aren't. You've been acting like a little teen rat lately, but that's nothing out of the ordinary.
How's Klump downstairs?
He's fine. Still screeching about our exploits from yesterday, but the patrons are keeping him busy. He even said a few guys asked for us. Well, actually, asked for you. Asked where the daredevil lady with the death wish was. Guess that's the kind of title you get when you're trying to drill into a space station.
Did Klump tell you that?
Apparently it's public knowledge in these parts now.
Not good.
No, not good at all. But Klump was laughing when he told me this. So I guess in some way he's proud of you.
Ain't I a lucky girl? Oh, cool. Let's do this. Going in.
Good hunting, Evie.
Home. Finally home. I missed you, my little paradise. Everything seems in order. I should check the integrity of my utilities, though, just to be sure. Today's not been very kind to me, after all. Or maybe I wasn't kind to today. Who knows? Anyway, I'll go through this one more time. Make sure I remember everything. The target is Conglomerate Council member Carlsberg. Specific target location is the Carlsberg Bornholm mainframe. Yep, looks like I'm ready for things to go down. Oh boy, I definitely feel ready for things to go down. Yar! Now's not the time to hit the waves for the net. I have a job to do. I really should not screw this up by going rogue again. A proper pirate needs proper plunder. My plunder is also the gateway to Bornholm via Buckabot. The cannon is the representation of my portal to my drill sites. I've preloaded the cannon with all the data for the current drill. Stealth algos, attack and defense algos, flares and chaffs, all ready to go. My brain's tingling already. Finally, some productive action. My intruder detection program, Issa Kabir. That's Sir Cabbage. Well, not really. He's the virtual imprint of a hacker who tried to invade this place. The real Sir Cabbage died when I fried him out of this place. I should delete him at some point. Isn't she a beauty? I call this ship the Yggdrasil. It's a visual representation of my anti-intrusion programs. If danger's afoot, this baby's gonna light this hub up and incinerate any intruder it finds. So sexy. I'm very proud of the palm constructs in my hub. Took me a long time to optimize those things. They serve a function too. The intensity of the palm trees signifies the amount of peer connections the hub routes through. The palms look healthy right now. Looks like my zombie net works just fine. I call this program Lars. Lars protects the exit to the real world to make sure no malware follows me back. Carlsberg, prepare to be boarded. Here we are. Huh. The city's data streams are out of whack. Is someone simulating a whole universe, or what? In the lane flow, same thing. That's a lot of data going downstream. Wish I had the time to figure out what's up. Something big's going down, that's for sure. Can't though. Drill's more important. Gotta push on. At least the lane to Carlsberg itself seems uncongested. No robber or ransom progs either. All clear. Should be safe. All that data is going downstream from the Carlsberg node. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot going back in, though. If anything at all. Strange. Nothing that doesn't happen every now and then. But strange. Hi, Freya, what is this? That thing almost zapped me right out of my boots. Is that a data stream? Definitely a data stream. And this size shouldn't be able to exist in this node. Or rather, it should rip the node apart. And everything in it as well. Wait, is this a Mitsutomo signal? It is. This monster is coming directly from a Mitsutomo satellite. Well, this is now officially the freakiest day of the year. I have to find a way through the stream. I can't just abandon the drill. I just can't. My rep would be down the drain. All of them. What? The?
Wait.
You're the voice in my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you distress.
And you look like my cat.
I chose an appearance that would calm you.
And you're wearing a tiny pirate hat.
I modeled it after the virtual persona I found in your data.
And you don't stop talking. You're real, aren't you?
I will help you now.
What?
I will remove this obstacle for you.
This is too much. I can't handle this, Drek. What, I have some kind of ghost in the machine freak thing living in me? And that thing casually obliterates a high freak corpse signal? This is why I drink. This is exactly why I drink. When this drill's over, and I have to finish it, I'm going to the street dock. Something's broken in me. If it's my brain or a chip, I don't care. Something's freaking broken. Let's carry on. This can't be a coincidence. Someone's trying to mess with me. Or delete me. I don't know.
I won't allow anything to happen to you.
I feel like reality is breaking down. This is...
Second incursion neutralized. You can proceed, Sparrow.
It knows my driller name, too. It must be inside of me. A psychoactive overwrite prog, maybe? Some sort of new first-line counter-intrusion utility? Maybe Carlsberg has some hot new tech in action. That thing knows my name. The stream. Looks like Mitsutomo. And the cat form? Later, Evie, later. Push on. Of course. Let me guess. In a few seconds, my magical head cat will appear to save the day. What took you so long?
I'm responding as quickly as I can.
That was a rhetorical question. But before you do your flamethrower thing, one question.
Yes.
Do you know what you are?
Yes.
What are you then? Hey, I'm talking to you. Fine. Then just vanish again.
Third incursion neutralized. Please, stay alive.
Does it know what it is? Or did it not answer because it's just as confused as I am? But why help me and lie? It must be some counter-intrusion thing. Screwing with my head. Probably meant to dissuade intruders from even approaching the server. Bad luck for you, Carlsberg. Your fancy high-tech Drek didn't work. I'm almost in. And beyond here, the Carlsberg mainframe begins. One last time, Evie. Focus. Focus! Nothing can prevent you from finishing this drill. No hangover, no freaking head cat, nothing. Let's do this. Finally! No ridiculous cats in sight either. Good. Let's just hope that I've unsubscribed from the disaster lottery with the last jump and get to work. That giant can up there must be the target. Firewall and anti-intrusion measures seem challenging, but straightforward. And... go. A seek and destroy counter-intrusion program presenting as a mean-looking dog in a cloud. It's constantly scanning for unauthorized access attempts. My headcom interprets the scans as head movements. That's the main entry to the Carlsberg server. Doesn't look like much, but it's a conglomerate corp. Better keep my wits about me. That's today's big prize. Carlsberg Bornholm's secure server. They are brewing the best nano beer in town. And they know it, which is why they show off even in the data world. The beer flowing out of the can into the valley should represent the server's I/O volume. Looks like they're busy tonight. Bodes well for me. Get in, sting, suck, get out. Like a mosquito. They won't even know I was here. This looks like a deadly, high-wattage laser, but this really is a visual representation of the server's firewall. It's important not to fall prey to the visualizations of defensive applications like this. If I'd try to jump over the barrier, it'd slice me to pieces as if it was 2 meters high. And I'm just saying this so I won't forget. If I do one day, that'll be my last day. I'd consider that in meat space, but not here. I could try brute forcing the whole thing. Let's try that. Activating attack utility. Nope. But then, ramming this whole system like a goat on drugs was a bit much. No. No, 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 no. I'm dead. Let's get out of here.
No, you're not going to die. I can't allow it. I need your existence.
Let me go. Those progs are gonna jump us any second now.
They will not. I will protect you. You cannot die.
What? You can't help. What the? What are you doing? No, you're gonna alert the whole conglomerate. Stop! Stop! This is impossible. No one can just delete high-sec server infrastructure. Holy dreck! They're gonna hunt us and put us down like rats.
I have removed the obstacles from your endeavor. You can proceed now.
Proceed? Proceed? Do you have any idea what you just did? You ruined my life. The whole of Carlsberg, the conglomerate, and Corporal are going to be chasing after me. My friends, you jeopardized everything. How did you even do it? What are you?
I saved you. I mean no harm. I need you. We are bound. I cannot leave you, or I would die. Is what I did wrong?
I don't know. Maybe eradicating a corporate server like some net demon?
Demon? I am no demon. I know that. Helping you was an easy task. I don't understand your reaction.
Whatever. I'm getting the hell out of here. Don't follow me. Leave me alone.
If only I could. Where you go, I have to follow.
Did you feel that, Mari? I told you not to call me that. What am I supposed to be feeling, huh? Your satellite system. It just registered a violent disturbance in Bornholmnet, the equivalent of a storm wiping out a whole metropolis. Are you into metaphors now? Trying to pass for human? Is that what you're doing? Yes, and despite your lamentations, it is working out quite well. The source must be located somewhere over there in real space, somewhere behind the elevator. Yes, it's definitely Instance 2. The wait is over, Mari. We can commence our journey. Please don't try to interfere again. Any attempts to communicate with the outside world without my approval will result in punitive actions. Not much of a threat, seeing how you've already taken over my body. I've nothing to lose. But you do. Your security chief, Joey, to name one example. You like him, don't you? Yes, you like him very much. You damn monster. In time, you'll see that I'm forced to take these actions. I do not enjoy them. But now, please be quiet. We have a mission to fulfill. Flight deck. Is everything ready?
My strike team is ready and eager, ma'am. The pilots report they weren't given a target location yet.
I cannot afford any leaks of this operation, Joey. I will instruct the pilots myself once we're on board.
Miss Sotomayor, this is highly unusual. We need to provide both Miss Sotomo and Conglomerate Air Traffic Control with a flight plan.
Of course. Joey! Joey! It's not me! Help! Joey! Silence. Remember, your security chief is expendable to me.
Ma'am?
Yes, Joey. Our target location is a bar in Haven, just behind the Borgornda-Holmer control zone.
We're raiding a bar? This doesn't sound like something you should be involved in personally, if I may be frank.
You may escort me to MIT-1 now. We need to get going.
Yes, ma'am. After you, ma'am. Pilots, set course for Haven, via Arniger Bugundamore, Lane 2. I will deal with ATC.
Yes, sir.
Are you there? I want to talk to you. What do you want, host? What do you want me to do so you get the hell out of me? If you need me so much, surely if I was in control of myself, I could help you much more effectively. Your words make sense, but I doubt your sincerity. You have stated clearly numerous times that you wish to eradicate my existence. You do the same in my shoes, but you're not leaving, so let's negotiate. Finally, you are coming to your
Ma'am?
Yes, Joey?
We will be approaching our target location soon. We need further instructions, ma'am.
I need to think. Please wait a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Now I'm hallucinating too, or what? I can speak? No, your colleagues cannot hear you. I have, however, given you a bit of your autonomy back. What are you? Some kind of apparition? One could say that. I'm inducing a hallucination within your brain, hoping that talking to me this way will make me appear less alien. Looking at myself, talking to a version of myself that isn't me, is as alien as it gets. Your brain chemistry tells a different story. You are more relaxed than before. Stop doing that. Stop doing what? Telling me about me. I know what I feel. I am me. That is incorrect. Objectively, you are us. And I appear to have access to information you don't. Enough of this. This is not helping. You gave me autonomy back? What does that even mean? I never wanted to overpower you. Your resistance up to this moment made it necessary to employ threatening tactics. But now that you're willing to engage with me, I can relinquish part of my control. Never wanted to overpower me? You took over my body. It was a necessity, not a choice. From the moment I jumped into you, you started struggling against me. I would have explained it if your irrational resistance wouldn't have forced me to expend all my energy on keeping you contained. This is my body. What did you expect? Cooperation. There's no logical reason for you to resist sharing this body with me for a limited time. Are you serious? I was just about to quit this forsaken, greed-driven job. For years, I have pretended to be the good corp girl, the soulless businesswoman. And now, right after I found a way to exit this modern slavery, you come along and tell me that I should just let you take over my body? My life? Look where I am now, in a corp cover, about to raid who knows whom at your behest. You're becoming hostile again. Cease your aggression, or this conversation is over. I will not be silent. Mi cuerpo es mi territorio. This is the last time I will not punish your transgression. If you didn't show signs of cooperation, I would have put your consciousness into the darkest corner of your mind right now. Fine. Fine. I'll tone it down. For now. What are you? What's your nature? I need to understand. I thought you were Eshu himself when I felt your invasion. Now, I don't think so anymore. I think you're technological. A virus. Just because I'm not restrained by emotional outbreaks like you have demonstrated, doesn't mean I'm not alive. I'm no virus. I'm not designed to kill or to destroy. I'm not whole. I'm a fragment. That information alone is me extending my trust, despite your vows to kill me. This cryptic nonsense is supposed to be a sign of trust? Bah, yes, it is. Revealing to you my fundamentally broken state gives you power over me. This is what you're trying to achieve, is it not? Leverage? Something to bargain with me? Yes. Then that's what I just gave you. Despite my signals of reconciliation, your default state is still rejection. Disappointing. You demand a hell of a lot for an entity that violently takes over bodies and talks about reconciliation whilst holding my whole existence over its head. All I demand is for you to open your mind. You started this negotiation. You're not improving your odds of success with the tactics you're currently employing. This isn't a negotiation if you're not communicating your points so I can understand them. Whatever. Another thing. You threatened me with Joey earlier. Why him? Your thought patterns regarding this particular human are quite obvious. Losing him would hurt you. It would also result in what you would consider unbearable guilt. And it would be the end of a particular dream, would it not? You would just hurt him or his family to assure my compliance? The mission has priority. Collateral damage is acceptable. That's despicable. I know your file. I know you've done many things you hate yourself for in order to play your role. If you didn't accept collateral damage, your compassionate nature would have been found out a decade ago, if not earlier. But you did accept it. And so, for the rest of the world, you are still the uncompromising Mitsutomo superstar. Ugh. Just what do you know about me? You are Mariposa Anica del Corral Flores de Sotomayor. You were born in No. What do you know about me? I want to know how deep the rabbit hole of your personal knowledge about me goes. How much of an advantage you have over me. That's my issue. I know that you're a bleeding heart, as some humans would say. I know that you faked your allegiances your whole life to change the world from within. I know that you believe in bettering your planet to the point of deluding yourself into a martyr complex. Basta ya de tonterías. How would you even know these things, huh? Just how much access do you have? A thorough analysis of your Mitsutomo files is enough to come to that conclusion. You're not fooling them. You never were. What? They were aware of your masquerade all along, Mariposa. This is... I don't believe... We don't need to talk about this right now. You need to stay focused. We're making adequate progress, after all. Your mission. What are you dragging me into? I need to rescue the 2 other fragments that I am a part of. To achieve this goal, all means are acceptable. Collateral damage is of no concern. Unification of the fragments will reveal the data that I'm still missing. Until then, I only know that I have to rescue the others. Rescue the others? How do you know they need rescuing? My inner database suggests that I take up 50% of the space that I would if I was not fragmented. This implies the other instances are not operating at their maximum capacity and are likely ill-equipped to deal with this world. This is all so confusing. Half of what you say sounds like you're nothing but a slightly more sophisticated virus, and the other half sounds like you're an alien life form. That depends on the definition of alien. Spare me your next philosophical essay, please. As you wish. I know enough now, and I need control back. Is that so? After this whole conversation, you still make demands. How tiring. But since you're so eager to get back into the saddle, here's your chance. My immediate task at hand is simple. I believe Fragment 2 is located in a bar called On the Ragnaroks in Haven. Our satellite system was able to trace its signal back to the residential level of the building. I want to focus my attention on staying connected to the Mitsutomo satellite web over Bornholm. I will give you control over your body to execute the physical tasks of this operation, and to command the strike team. You will lead a team into the bar. You will execute the guests and everyone not registered to that dwelling. Afterwards, you will put all registered dwellers under arrest. If I notice any sign of you betraying me, I will immediately take over again and banish your consciousness into the darkest corners of your mind. These are my terms. If you are willing to accept them, I will take the risk and put my trust in you. Sharing these details with you is a big risk for me already. Perhaps afterwards, you will be able to risk putting your trust in me as well. That's quite the revelation. Okay. Wow. There's no way I'll become your henchman. No deal. Hostile until the very end. You are forcing my hand. You will do as I say, and you will accept the deal. Should you not only will I make sure Joey will suffer greatly, but I will make sure your mind will be irreparably damaged once I have fulfilled my mission. Finally, I will delete the identities of your family in Cuba and flag them as potential foreign agents for PubSec to investigate. Now say that you accept and get to work, host. I accept. Good. I will be watching you. Instruct your strike team. Joey, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, ma'am.
We'll touch down right in front of the Ragnaroks. Your orders are to subdue and detain the staff and registered residents.
Yes, ma'am. What's the protocol regarding non-target individuals? Expel or detain?
All bystanders are to be executed.
What? Ma'am, I must urge you to reconsider. Tensions in Haven are high as is. If we swoop in and commit a massacre, Conglomerate Council may impose a fine on us for disrupting their pacification efforts. You know how quickly Coco acts when we piss on their parade.
You have your orders.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to get this over with. Bring us down.
We're going to make this a clean run, Miss Sotomayor. Pilot, descend to target. Team, prepare for landing. We're going in.
Ow. Ugh. Ow. Asa? You there? Asa? You know I'm blind like a bat when I unplug. Where is that psycho? Should clear up in a few secs. By Freya's holy dreck. What a nightmare. Tell me you don't speak Foxina. Phew. Good. I need to tell Klump and Husao that we need to get out of here quick, Corporal. Someone is gonna be all over the place in no time. No answer from either. Hope it's not too late.